Hello guys, welcome back to my channel once again here on YouTube. Thank you very much for joining me for something a little different today as a video. I decided to show you my complete WWE PlayStation 3 games collection. I'd like to do game reviews at some point, and especially the wrestling ones. I did consider doing another channel for video games and TV shows, which I still might do within the next month or so. I've just got to sort everything out for that. Now, see how this goes is like a trial. So bear with me then, guys. I'm ever so sorry. But yeah, I'd like to also, as I said, review all these individually if you want me to do any of those at some point. But I'll do a few that I pick out from my wrestling games collection and go over like rosters, game modes, see what the gameplay's like, etc. I know a lot of people don't find it interesting, but some people like to look back on the older wrestling games. But anyway, enough chitter chatter, let's get into it then. So beginning with what I consider the best PlayStation 3 wrestling game. My joint favourite, this one. So this is SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 featuring ECW. Apologies for the sticker, I could never get that off, it was a pain in the ass. You got Bobby Lashley hiding under there anyway. Yeah, Undertaker there, John Cena. There's the spine for that one with the very old PS3 logo. There's the disc and manual, and then in the background it has the logo as well, which looks pretty cool, I think. Take the disc out as well, you can see it. It does help, doesn't it, guys? Sorry. So that looks pretty smart. I like to open it up and see that rather than plain boring old white background. But yeah, this one is a joint favourite of mine because of the general manager mode. I spent hundreds of hours on that. I absolutely love playing that, and I like going back to it every so often as well. And I've heard it's coming back for WWE 2K22 in March this year, and I'm really looking forward to that. I'll be devoting a lot of my time into that game if that's true. So there's the back. So I remember playing this when it was online back in the day, and there's so many people that used to cheat on there. It used to put me off wanting to do online, and because I'm a trophy hunter kind of collector on my PlayStation profile, I get annoyed with the online trophies, and you can't go back to them now if you've got yourself a new profile, because a lot of the servers are down for the older games. So if you didn't get the online trophies done back in the day, you ain't going to get them now. This one never had trophy support, which was very strange, I thought. But yeah, they introduced different controls every year, and that used to get on my nerves. And I'd learn all the controls, and then you'd have to change it all over again. But yeah, that's 2008, my joint favourite. We'll get to my favourite a little later. Next released was WWE's Legends of WrestleMania, which I didn't mind playing. The controls, again, different to the SmackDown series, the SmackDown vs. Raw series, but yeah, is okay. Is it quite an easy platinum as well, this one, if you're a trophy hunter. Again with the old PS3 logo. And there's the disc and instructions manual. And this one was quite interesting because you could cross over the wrestlers with 2009's SmackDown vs. Raw, which was pretty cool. But it also, you could relive, rewrite as it says, and redefine the greatest moments in WrestleMania history. It was good to replay the matches over, and you had to complete the certain challenges that corresponded with the WrestleMania match. that you were playing on. Sorry, guys, I was trying to see what else was on there then. So the over 40 legendary superstars and managers on this one. So yeah, good stuff. And this is the SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 featuring ECW. This was the year they decided to scrap the general manager mode, which I was really annoyed about. So this is kind of my least favorite of all the PS3 wrestling games. There's nothing wrong with it, it's just I hate it for that reason, and it just put me off that year. I was so gutted. I'd look forward all year to get into 2009 with general manager mode, but we didn't get it. Instead we have zombie Santino Marella to look forward to in this. I'm not kidding either. For those of you who haven't ever played this. But yeah, I think they were working on tag team, the hot tag, as the big feature for this release for this year, if I remember rightly. And as I said, yeah, this does cross over with the with gameplay with the Legends of WrestleMania. And there's the disc and the manual for that one. (2010). It wasn't too bad. I didn't mind this one. Again, featuring ECW, they kept that in there. And again with the old PS3 logo. And there's the manual and disc. And this one, you could create your own storyline and like decide whether you want it in the arena or backstage. And I used to have so much fun with those tools and put them to good use, creating my own stories, just stupid ones really, but it's fun stuff. Yeah, not a bad WrestleMania, sorry, not a bad SmackDown versus Raw wrestling game. Then we had a very strange one come out after that one, was WWE AllStars. And sorry, I forgot to note, these have all been Toy Headquarters THQ releases up until this up to this one so far. This one, very strange. They feel very cartoony, like very small heads and just over the top giant bodies. This one had a bonus content $1 million pack. I was going to say this is kind of a childish one, but it's not really, because it's a 16 PEGI rating. It's kind of the ugly sister of the collection, but it's not a bad game, to say the least. It is fun to play, but it's just a bit of the odd one out kind of thing. And there's a list of the wrestlers there on the back. So John Cena, Hulk Hogan, Randy Orton, Ultimate Warrior, Undertaker, Andre the Giant, Triple H, Randy Savage, Rey Mysterio, Stone Cold, Sheamus even in it as well, even The Miz and The Rock, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels and more. Yeah, this has like a secure your spot in history in Path of Champions mode. Who's the best of all time? Compete in fantasy matchups. Moving on anyway, guys. THQ again, SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. I didn't think a lot changed from 2010 when they released this one, really. Not to my memory anyway. They had the Universe mode. I think that was still in 2010s as well. Just reading some of the other things on the back. New physics apparently. And as I said, they kept tampering with the controls. That just put me off. I started to get really good at the game, and then the following year they changed something in the way the control layout is, and it just got on my nerves. Yeah, that's 2011. THQ still, but this time they dropped the SmackDown vs. Raw and just went with the year. So WWE 12, nice little basic title. WrestleMania edition, this one. Includes The Rock and over 15 bonus WWE superstars and divas. And I did like this game because you could have this new feature. You could play with this new feature, create and share, create your own arena for the first time. And I used to like create WCW arenas and stuff. It was so fun. You couldn't really do anything else like that before, creating your own arenas. And obviously I hadn't played a WCW game for many years, so it was good to kind of have that in there, which is pretty cool. Sorry, I don't know if I showed you guys the disc and the manual, but yeah. WWE 13, THQ's final release as a publisher for WWE games. Includes Iron Mike Tyson as a playable superstar and CM Punk there on the front. And there's the inside. And the spine. And this one tried to bring back the Attitude Era, which I thought was really fun. And this one is quite a favourite among wrestling game fans. I know this one gets brought up quite a lot in conversations with people I have about wrestling games. So this was probably a good way to have THQ say their goodbyes before passing the torch onto 2K games with this WWE 2K14, which included the Ultimate Warrior. And this one has a reversible sleeve, which I'll show you in a sec, guys. There's the instructions manual on disc. So you could have a choice with this one between The Rock, as you saw just now, or Daniel Bryan as your guy to go to on the front cover art. And this has 30 years of WrestleMania 1 epic mode. And the mode that got on my nerves, but it's fun to play, was the streak. And I think there was a trophy for that to if you pass 50 or 100 on the streak or something ridiculous like that. And I struggled with that. I did, guys, and I did. I'm not going to lie. I have a bit of gamer rage, and I smashed my pad up with that back when I'd done this. But I've got to do it again some point for my new Beatdown Bunny profile that I've created, because my old one now just had a lot of problems with it, my old profile. I've got myself a Beatdown Bunny one now to replay all the wrestling games on. Sorry, I'm just putting that cover back in so I can put it with the rest of them. Sorry, guys. Again, it's got the universe mode on that one too, and they stuck with that now. Bit annoyed with something on this one, which I'll show you in a second, guys. And it's because I dropped it earlier when I was bringing them into the room to film before I filmed, and damaged it, so I'm gonna have to replace that now. It's a pain in the ass. And there's the, as it says, include 2 generations of Sting as a launch exclusive downloadable content, and I was so chuffed to get this just for that reason. You see John Cena on the front there, and there's the instructions manual and disc. And the music started to get a bit better on the menu screen. I think they did away with the wrestler's theme music. Not saying it was bad to listen to the wrestler's theme music on the menu, because you can still have that option now, but they brought in like various rock songs, and it was pretty cool. And we have like the 2K showcase on this one, so you get to relive groundbreaking rivalries such as John Cena versus CM Punk and Triple H against Shawn Michaels, which is cool. So yeah, that one's pretty good. Bit annoyed, as I said, about that case. I'm gonna have to replace that now. I've got to get it with the WWE hologram on and the Sting sticker again too. That's not going to be an easy task. 2K16 was next, with Stone Cold on the front. And there's the manual and disc. And this one you get to relive iconic WWE moments for the career of Stone Cold Steve Austin in 2K 316 Showcase. And this was a good addition, I thought, for this year. Very good stuff. Obviously, 2015 onwards, they were released. They started to get released on PS4. But I wanted to finish out collecting on the PS3. And the gameplay is a lot different, and I think the trophies are a lot different as well. A few trophy hunters out there. And my second favorite wrestling game, WWE 2K17, as I said just now, is a lot different to the PS4 and Xbox 360, Xbox One version. Sorry, guys. As in, like, trophies and gameplay mechanics and everything else. And this one included the Goldberg pack, and I like everything about this this game, because it was a good way to say goodbye to the last wrestling game to be on the PS3. The graphics felt good, the gameplay felt good. I did enjoy the universal mode on it, universe mode, whatever it's called, and the music on the menu just felt badass. Do you know what I mean? I absolutely love it. But yeah, that's my PS3 WWE wrestling games collection, complete collection. Let me know in the comments below, do you guys like this collection? Do you own any of these? Do you remember any of these? Do you have any memories you want to share about any of these games? Let me know. I want to hear them. And yeah, feel free to like, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you want me to review any of these or any other wrestling game, and I might have it, let me know in the comments. I'll see you again soon. You stay safe. Take good care of yourselves. Peace.